Hey, what up, everybody? This is probably about to be my favorite what if, cause I play 3 RPG games in what's it called? One of my favorite YouTubers, XXI. Yeah, he he just uploaded his fourth part of part 4, and I know a bunch of other people did it, but I mostly got inspiration off of him. So like I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Yeah. So yeah, X no. So I played 3 RPG games today. Skyrim, The Witcher 3. That's still a good game, bro. I don't care what anyone says. That's still a good game. And Kingdom Come Deliverance. Y'all be most of y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is that? It's like one of the most realistic RPG games of all time, bro. Yeah. It's a hard game though. Way harder than Skyrim. I'll be honest with you. Way harder. And the combat's better in Kingdom Come, but it also, like, it's one of my favorite RPG games. So yeah. But I can make up perks as we go along. I can make up races. Not like, not like human race. Not like that. But shoot, you may see something like this later on in the story. Y'all know who this is, Zod, right? Zod. Yeah, no homo on this. I don't know why I picked that picture, but shoot, he still looks intimidating as fuck. Shoot, so we start off. Alright, so everything goes the same up until when Deku is 11. And shoot. And All Might's gonna be Deku's illegitimate son in this. All Might doesn't know he has a son yet. So Engel's gonna look different in this, like I do in every what if, and Deku's gonna look different in this too, cause like he's gonna look like All Might. Here, let me pick a picture real quick of who she. Alright, his mom looks like Lunch. I'm gonna say it in every video after this one, okay? Until it gets old. Like for me, they knew I have to change up Deku's appearance so he can look more badass in mine. So like imagine All Might plus Launch, right? But his appearance will like change until get like abilities later on. So like yeah, for right now, imagine that. Basically, Deku, his life goes the same until like he reaches 11. And then one night, he just has a big ass room. Like they say he shows signs of a quirk, they just don't know what it is. Until one night, Deku, basically in a dream, he wakes up, he just has a dream of like some weird shit, like of like a fantasy world with like goblins and everything, and he's like, the fuck is this? And then he wakes up, and his fantasy system is like, and then a system just pops up, and they're like, do 5,000, no, that's that, like, how much push-ups would an 11-year-old do at the most? Like I'm able to do 80 at the most right now. I'm a little bit, I'm not the biggest dude in my class, but I'll still fuck you up though. Shoot, I'm pretty strong, but I'm not the biggest dude. I don't play football like that. I played football last year. I'll play it again. But I play basketball now. Or used to. I think I'm gonna quit sports and just start doing this YouTube shit, bro. Yeah, but like Deku, he's like, what the fuck? I'm not doing this bullshit. He like, I'll shoot. Like, what the fuck was? I hope that was not a gunshot. Because if y'all, yo, I need to get the fuck out the hood, bro. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I just talked to my brother about that shit. He didn't hear it, but shoot. Uh, yeah, bro. Like, oh, before we go back, we're about to reach 100. We're like one subscriber away from reach. If you're wondering why I'm calling you guys rare, cause like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to reach 100 subscribers, but this ain't no fucking democracy. But yeah, what y'all want to see? Well, it's a democracy. How do I say? I'm king, but I listen to y'all sometimes. Well, most of the time. But like, shoot, if you get out of hand, shoot, I'm like Tywin Lannister from Game of. I barely watched the Game of Thrones. But you guys like Game of Thrones with this? Shoot, now that would actually be lit. Shoot, maybe I can do it if I was in Game of Thrones. That would be lit as fuck. Shoot, I would probably be. Shoot, I would either be a Stark or a Lannister. Bro, it's crazy because, like, man, I'll do a discussion video after this. Alright, so yeah, basically, Deku, he sees do 85 push-ups, do a half a mile, do a half a mile run. No, that's too much for an 11-year-old. Here, I'll be back. I need to look this up. Yeah, shoot, like, there's too much variation from it. Shoot, like, most of the kids I know can't even do, like, 25 push-ups. Well, no, well, my fellow sportsmen, we can do, like, most of us can do, like, 70 to 60. Like, I'm up there, bro. Like, shoot, I can get busy with it. Like, shoot, I've improved a lot over the past few months with this quarantine. It's been, shoot, but like a regular person, like, shoot, actually, in the start of the show, I may actually be stronger than Deku when he was at the start of the show. Cause he was scrawny as hell, so. Shoot, he's probably like Deku, he's not that big in the show, he's like athletic. So, I'll say, they tell him to do 50 push-ups, because that's still, like, hard for, like, an 11-year-old who's never did push-ups in his life. And, like, a half a mile run. He's like, the fuck? I'm not doing this shit. And then they send him to a dungeon with these. You guys know the, yeah, that right there. Yeah. That's freak as fuck. Like, shoot, that's a humongous. We're gonna call it. If y'all ever seen that video of that dude, that freaky ass shit, bro, he basically killed his own son. Shoot, I don't know what I would do right then and there, but, shoot. I'd be scared. I'd be scared shit. He basically killed his own, well, not son. We don't know what that shit is. Shoot, is that even real? But, like, yeah. Deku's freaking the fuck. Yeah, but Deku's freaking the fuck out, bro. They have, like, I'm gonna say they're, like, most of them, they're, like, 6'3". No, that's way too tall. They're, like, 5'5". And their level is 3.5. Deku's level is my -1. No, that negative, I'm gonna say he doesn't have a level right now. It's gonna take a lot for him. So they just start hitting him with his beats. He's like, God damn it, and they're kicking. They're just hitting him with his beats, and then they grab his, cause they're smart, but they can't, like, they're almost as smart as well, they're as smart as humans. They're just dumber in some areas, like, and smarter in some areas too. So like, they're they're beating the shit out of Deku, and then Deku, he just runs, and for some reason, just for plot reasons, he just reaches back by accident and grabs a stone, and this stone, it's like a magical stone, and it enhances him a little bit. It enhances him his level for like a little bit to like level 5, and Deku just busts up to like, he's like, how will I say this? He's like a little bit, no, he's below his canon self. He you can see, well, he has obliques and all that, but like he's a lot stronger. So like, no, he has abs because like level 5, you would have abs at level 5. So he just starts beating them up, most of them, and then a level 10 just comes out of nowhere, and level 10s, they're like strong as hell. And this one, well, for regular people, he the level 10, he just starts kicking the shit out of Deku. He's like, and then just when the level 10's about to hit Deku, because the level 10, he's like, he has like a real vicious personality. He's like torturing Deku, like not bad torturing, but like beating the shit out of him, humiliating him. And the potion has run off, so yeah, Deku's getting even worse, beating up. He's not level 5 no more. And just before the chicken, he's like, I had enough of this shit. He's about to kill him, and then ding, and then Deku gets sent back to his room, and Deku's like, ah, and then he just says, he sees, you have leveled up, and his level goes to from level 1, no, to no level to like level 2. They are like, pick a class. And Deku, he's like a real nerd, and I'm gonna say he's always, since he's modeled off of All Might, just like, here, he can pick two main classes to like where he can master off his, no, I'll say he can pick 3 main classes, and no, 1 main class and 2 subclasses, no, 2 main classes. I may change it up later. 2 main classes and 3 subclasses. Excuse me. Here, let me. Y'all don't hear that. Just ignore the stuff you hear in the background. Here, I'll be back. No, I'm keep going. He has 2 main classes and 3 subclasses. The 2 main classes he picks are, he sees. No, I'm gonna go off like, I've played like 3 things of D&D before. He has 3 main classes, 2 here, 3 main classes and 4 two subclasses. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for right now. I may change it later. Alright, so Deku, he's a nerd, so he picks, when he sees Paladin, he's like, oh hell yeah. Yeah, Deku was a little bit confused, but like the system explained to him, oh, I'm your quirk and all that, and he's happy as hell. He sees Paladin. As soon as he sees Paladin, he's like, oh hell yeah, I'm going for that. And like Paladin, like, here, let me explain like the Paladin class real quick. I'll explain all the other classes later on, but like, I'll explain the classes he picked for right now. Paladins, they're like kind of like All Might, shoot, like the difference between a warrior and a paladin, like a paladin, you're like more tanky and a little bit less mobile than a warrior. So like Deku could pick warrior, but like he may want to go for something else, which he is gonna do. Like paladins, like, and you're more charismatic than like. No, you're not. Warriors and paladins, they're both charismatics in different ways. Like a paladin, like they they can boost like the spirit of like regular people and help them like All Might would. But like a warrior, they're like more of a leadership role, like to battle, like on battle and all that. So yeah. Also, paladins, they like have better like they can think more stuff like I just said, and they're stronger a little bit. They're still pretty. They're like fast on battle like quick with their hands and all that. But like most warriors, they're like really agile. Like I think Bakugo would be like a warrior, and yeah, like Deku he picks paladin, and like immediately he he goes from like five no like Deku's not that tall. Like I'm as tall as Bakugo actually in canon, and I'm only like 13. I'm turning 14 in a couple of days. Yeah, I'm young. I'm a youngin. I was lying to y'all about my age. I said I was 15. Yeah, that's just cause like shoot, I turned 14 in like 8 days. About to be for about to be 3 7. Why the y'all don't care? Y'all might saw less Bakugo, and in Bakugo he probably was like 4 foot. No, he definitely not 4'9". Like maybe 4'8". So Deku, he went from like 4'5", cause no, that means he weighed 10 inches. Like here, let me look something up. No. He, y'all, it doesn't really matter that much. I'll say he's 4'5". No, 4'7" in the canon, most likely. And he goes from 4'7", like Deku's probably. It's anime, so in the real show, he'll probably reach 6 foot somehow. But it's not that great. It could have it. Like someone who's 5'5", it could happen in real life. Cause Lamar Odom, he did grow like a lot in his senior year. He was like 6'2", and he went to 6'10". The same thing kind of happened to Anthony Davis. So like Deku, he'll probably reach like 6 foot in the anime, cause it's just the way anime works, or 5'10", like somewhere around there. Like Deku, he goes from 4'5", 4'6" to like 5'7" instantly. He's like, oh shit, and then he gains some muscle. He's like Geralt right here. Geralt's like he's real athletic but lean, and like he's like, oh shit, holy fuck, I'm big ass, and he's like, and then he sees, he's like, and then the system asks, what will be your second class? He decides to go with mage, cause Deku, he's like, dang, if I go with mage, I'll get like extra powers and shoot. They said I may get a spell that can increase my physical prowess and like speed and all that. So he goes with mage, and Deku. Here, let me pay real quick. All right, so like I'm gonna explain Deku's reasons. It goes for like he has a choice between paladin or like warrior. No, not paladin, fighter or warrior. And he's like he never thought between the difference of a fighter or a warrior. and like the warrior, and he reads the description of a warrior. The warrior, petty. A warrior, like they have better leadership skills than a paladin, but Deku, he already has a real like. He doesn't have like a real like the paladin. Like they're good at leading, but not as good as like a warrior in like battle. Oh, and the warriors like, but the warrior, they're almost here. The fighter and the warrior, they had the same intimidating factor, but like with the fighter, they're like better with like. They're more like agile, but they don't have like. Here's the thing: a fighter, they never go into battle like to a war, so they're not like a war. They have more. There's like a more like ferocious stat. Like they also have like perks of like special powers. Like there's warriors madness, but like there's fighters. There's fighters intelligence. Like a fighter's intelligence, like they can copy like a person's move, but a warrior's madness, like they just go ham for like a couple or 30 seconds. So like yeah, and like both of them are real good. They're almost equal, but like a fighter, they're not like as good as like using weapons and armor, but they're like they're like stronger, but like fist and and just like regular physical stuff. But like a word, they're better with like armor and all that. So like Deku, he's thinking, he's like, if I want to be a hero, which one would be better for me? Like he already has talents, so he's like real good. He's already real good with like armor and all that, but he's not as agile yet. And like fighter already has like real good like physical stats, so he's thinking about their perks. Like fighter's intelligence is the main perk of the fighter build, and warrior's madness is like the rogue. It's like the best. It's like the best perk of warrior. So he's like he decides to go with fighter for right now. And then they say pick two subclasses, and he sees rogue, and then like there's like thousands, no, a couple hundred builds. He decides to go with warrior straight away because he really wanted that one, and then he sees here, what's that one called again? And he sees Battle Master, and he's like, dang, maybe I should have got that. But he's like, and then the system, like, later on, you'll be able to pick more classes. Maybe pick probably not all of them, but like, these two will become part of your main class later on, and you'll be able to pick more subclasses, and maybe add them onto your main class. So he picks Battle Master straight away because it will help him with like tactics and all that, and like his intelligence stat is already real high, and they let him pick like a miscellaneous quirk, miscellaneous quirk, not quirk, stat. And he's like, oh, this stat, the stat comparisons. He sees stat comparisons. He's like, this one's probably real important to compare my stats. So he picks that one, and that costs. No, Here, it goes by points actually. He has, since he just started, the system's being like generous, so they're giving him like 30 points. So he gets to pick like the high end stats for right now, because most of them are a lot. The high end stats, they're like 10 for right now. And then he's scrolling down, and as soon as he reaches like level 10, he sees stats for like 10,000 up, but like they're like really like dominant stats, like really good stats. So like he sees stats comparisons, and he's like, "Ooh, this one sounds real important." He buys that one. He buys Animals Love. No, that should be, yeah. He buys Animals Love, and so he can like, so animals can speak to him and he'll understand. And shoot, he picks what's a good stat? He picks pre-incarnation stat. You know, that should be like a stat you buy for like he picks thousand years experience. Yeah. No, he picks experience, so like if he can pick two people like experience, like no. He picks detective, so like if like there's a crime, he can like solve it, like go back to the crime and like solve it, like see the people there. He can't see the people there, but like he can see like if y'all play Batman Arkham Origins, where he was trying to solve this murder, just look that up and he'll like see like figures of the humans and like see what's happening, but he won't know like the people there. He won't see the faces. So he picks those three sets, and he's like, as soon as he picks the three sets, he's like, computer. No, he decides to name the RPG system. I really need to stop stuttering. Like, that's like one of my main things. He names the RPG set Azuyu after him because he's real. Because he thinks it's a cool name. He's like, Azuyu, pull up All Might stats, and as soon as he reads it, he's like, oh damn, I'm nowhere near his stats. He's like, pull up Katsuki Bakugo stats, and they're like, and he sees that he's just going through stats like of pro heroes, and he sees for Bakugos, his stats like real high for like the age he's had, but like shoot, he can even give perks to people, and I'm gonna say just cause he's like, maybe with this, I wanna have a challenge later on, cause with the paladin it's starting the warrior and the paladin, it's in class, it's like enhancing like his cockiness a little bit, and how he wants to have like, a challenge later on. So he's like give Katsuki Bakugo, and I'm gonna say just because he has a little bit of points left, he's like, give him fast learner and strength, and the strength enhancement. So like his strength goes from like, he's like Deku and him are almost like the same, but it goes like from like, I'll say 5 to like where he's strong to like 30. No, 30 is too much. I'll say 20. Like he's almost superhuman. It will get there to when he's like 15. So like, yeah, that like Bakugo, he'll be strong in the series. And Deku, you'll see he gets cocky and he likes it like challenges and all that, and plus like there will be like artifacts to like where the Gui students get stronger, but they won't be on Deku's level. No one will be on Deku's level, so yeah. And he sees something. Weird when he's on All Might's thing, and they're like relation to Azuku Midori son. He's like, what the fuck? And he's like, he just goes back. He's like, nah, that can't be true. Maybe the system is tripping. So like for the next 4 years, Deku, he like people notice he's different. He gets bigger and bigger every time he comes to school for like the next 4 years. But so does Bakugo, and I'm gonna say during these years, Deku, he's like level 30 now. No, level 10. And All Might's still gonna be up there, but he's high for like Earth's like middle. I'll call it Earth realm, cause I'm unimaginative right now. Earth realm, and All Might's high for Earth realm, but he's not high for like Demon realm, Outer World realm, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of realms in this. Lightning realm, water realm, God realm, elf realm. Shoot, there's even singing realm. So yeah, Deku, and I'm gonna say All Might. He kind of knows how this. No, his grandfather, Hoshinori Yaga, knows about this system. Only a few people know about this system. And basically, Deku, and Deku, he's like a level 9 now, and so is Bakugo. He's like a level 9. They're like fate, like they're like base to base, cause like Deku, he's been going all out. He hasn't been doing like everything he needs to do yet. But like he's like playing the train during the 10 month. No, I'll say he's a level 13, 15. So like he'll beat the crap out of Bakugo, but there is a chance Bakugo will get lucky and hit Deku with like a real good thing. Like that's a thing. But like during it's the last day of school, and when Deku says, "I want to become a hero," basically Deku he has like the paladin mindset of things now. He's he's like All Might and wanting to save everything, but he also has like the warrior mindset and like the battle master mindset. Sometimes like the battle, he's like if he was a warrior and a paladin, he would be like real impulsive. And there's a mage mindset too, but there's not really a mage mindset really. It goes with like the battle master mindset. And like the fire mindset definitely takes over too. That also makes someone to fight strong opponents. But he's also like, yeah. Next time the video will be better, cause I'm stuttering all over the place. I'm all over the place with these pauses. I need to go back to practicing again. I haven't been back on this one. I was starting to get it down last time. But yeah, I keep saying but yeah. Deku, when Deku says I want to become a hero, everyone starts laughing, and Deku's like, you can't put a price. I will become a hero. I will save every last one of you, but I will also be every last one of you. You are all below me, but I will save all of you. Like Deku's a paladin. And everyone starts laughing for more, and Bakugo's like, really, Deku, you really think, you don't even have a quirk, and Deku's like, sit down, Bakugo. And then, what are you gonna do about it, Deku? And then Deku, he closes his eyes for a minute, and then he opens them up, and you just see these cat-like eyes. You're like, what the and then Bakugo's like, so what, you have like a feline quirk that shoot, no wonder you wanted that. Like, you didn't have a quirk. That's probably one of the weakest quirks of all time. And then Deku, he's like, you want to take this outside, Bakugo? And I'm gonna say in Midoriya school, like like in certain schools, they like have a rule where like if two kids challenge each other to a fight, they have to go outside. This was induced to like some states with quirks like a long time ago. It's not common, but some schools do have it, and it's in Bakugo and Deku school, where they take it to the gym. They're like, you're going to challenge Bakugo? Do you know how many people challenge Bakugo and none have won? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to challenge him and I'm going to beat him. And the teacher is like, I don't know, Deku. I don't know, Azuku. But if you want to do it, I guess you have to learn a lesson, Azuku. You're one of my favorite kids, Azuku, but like you have to know, like, this isn't a game, Azuku. No court kid can be someone like Bakugo. And Deku's like, these kids are in the for a rude awakening. So yeah, they go to the ring. Bakugo takes off his shirt, and so does Deku, and everyone's like, dang, they're both really big. Deku's like bigger than Bakugo, and they're like, I want a clean fight. I want a clean fight. No below the belt. No below the nothing. And like Deku's like, I will never go. I will never tarnish my honor by going below the belt or cheating. And Bakugo, I don't want to keep saying like Bakugo. He's like, man, I don't even know. I need to find a better vocabulary. Bakugo says, really, Deku, you can't beat me. Stop trying to act cool. You really think you can beat me, Deku? And he's laughing. Deku, he goes up to Bakugo. And the referee says, get mark on your set, go. And Deku, he just starts beating the crap out of Bakugo. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He hits him with a 6-piece combo. And then Bakugo, he's like, holy crap. I guess I had to. He's like, he really is strong. He's like, maybe that it has something to do with that cat quirk. Maybe it gives him like enhanced reflexes or something like that. And then Bakugo, he's like, you really think? Well, I'm done playing around with you, Deku. And then he just throws a big explosion at Deku. And like, Deku, it knocks him off guard a little bit, because like, he's starting at like level 10 around like where Bakugo is, and like he also gave Bakugo like a warrior's madness, so like when Bakugo he gets decided on man, his level goes up like 3 plus. The more he gets madder, the more he gets stronger. And Bakugo launches himself at Deku, and Deku new stat activates. It's kind of like Spidey sense, but like it gives him like senses, like enhanced essence, enhanced reflexes, and all that. And even it's not as strong as Spidey sense yet, but like it's like at the beginning stage. Like it's like, you know those stats where you play RPGs. It like has levels. Like it's at level 1. It's like the first level of it, but it's enough. The dodge, they give him the like incoming attack that Bakugo's coming, and he dodges it and then kicks that Bakugo, and Bakugo, he's even more madder, and shoot, it goes from 20, his Bakugo's level goes from 12 to 28. Yeah, that's how mad Bakugo is. But Deku, he's like, I guess I have to use it. Paladin times 2, and then a bunch of no. It goes from Knightly Order 2, and then his level, and then Deku's level raises for like, just for like, goes from like 12 to like 40, fire just for like 10 seconds. And that's just enough for Deku to just start whooping Bakugo the shit out of Bakugo. And Bakugo, they're like tearing up the school, and Bakugo, he's like, he beat me. How? And then Bakugo, he's about to throw one more explosion. He's like, I guess I had to use it. Super binding chains, and then a bunch of chains just come out of Deku's arms, and they go onto Bakugo, and it just nullifies his quirk. He's like, what the hell? He's like, Bakugo, I'm not the same kid anymore. And he's like, you see, Bakugo, it took me a long time. You should be glad. I shouldn't. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I had to use that. My binding chains. He's like, I should have finished it with this. He pulls out his sword. He pulls out a big blue sword, and he points it at Bakugo. He says, Bakugo, I'm a man now. You are a little boy. I am the best at what I do, Bakugo. I will become a hero, the number one hero. I will save everyone, even you, even though you are below me. Yes, Bakugo, this is the world we live in. I am stronger than you. You will never be stronger than me again. I am better than you. Bitch. Nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Bye, bitch. He doesn't say that, but he basically says, fuck you. Like, his warrior's starting to come out too in his fighter too. But he goes back to calm and collected because of his battle master. Like sometimes it really does come out. So Deku, he just walks out of school and everyone's shocked. Even Bakugo, he's like, what is his quirk? He just showed us what the fuck is going on. And while Deku's leaving the school, basically the sludge villain comes out and attacks him. And I'm gonna say, like, the sludge villain, he was pretty strong, so like his level would probably be around like the levels in this, they don't stop at 100. They keep going up and up. Sometimes, I'm not gonna say they're infinity, but they might as well be. Shoot, like a level 100, it's like high. No, it's not high. Like like I'm gonna say the sludge one. It's like 100. No, it's like 99. So like basically Deku really can't do anything against it. It's like what was happening with Bakugo in canon. So no. It should be like 84. Like Deku, he tries to use Paladin, but like the Paladin thing again. But he can only use Paladin once, since it has like, he can only use that for like a day, every day, like the Skyrim powers. But like Paladin once, it will go on for like longer, since like he's used to using it in like its lower set. It goes on for like 3 minutes, and Deku, he's like trying to claw off it. He's like, he's almost out. But like the such one, he's like, you have a strong quirk, kid. I can definitely defeat All Might. And then All Might comes out of nowhere. He's like, Detroit smash. Oh, let me stop it. This nigga, the fucking sludge villain, bro. He splatters everywhere, bro. Like, and Deku, he's like, ew, it got on my face. And then he just looks at All Might in all his glory. And shoot, he even notices that All Might has a paladin quirk. No, a paladin set. He's like, All Might. And like the real high paladins in this, like All Might, he has like the highest paladin inspiration. Like I'm gonna change it in canon. In this, when you look at All Might, you just see like sparkles. Like, it's like a glowing light when you look at All Might in person. He's like, All Might. It's All Might. Oh my god. Because, like, the paladin thing. And, like, All Might's charismatic is, like, real high. Like, it's even high for, like, Our World and all that. Like, he can inspire some real fucking people, bro. Like, who, like, All Might's like, young man. All Might has the same voice, but it's like different to people. He's like, young man, what is your name? You fought real good back there. What is your quirk? He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, young man. They basically have the same interaction. Deku doesn't grab on this time, but I'm gonna still say the such woman falls down, and then but All Might he's singing or something. That's why he's singing. That kid looked a lot like me for some reason. I don't know if I should be scared. It's because I have had when I was young. I have had like sex with a few girls, but I'm a different man now. I couldn't have had an illegitimate son. Maybe I should check. But yeah, that's what All Might singing. He's like shit, but like I'm child support though. Oh. The sludge balloon comes out, falls out, and he starts blowing shit. He grabs Bakugo, and Bakugo, he's putting up a good fight with his warriors, reach and all that. But like, he's still blowing things up. But when Deku comes around, when Deku comes, he just has like a paladin explosion, cause like with the paladin, when they see someone in trouble, like their stats go up real quick. So he pulls out his heavenly slashing sword. It's not really a heavenly slashing sword. There is a heavenly slashing sword, but it's definitely not Deku's sword. Well, it's not Deku's sword, not yet. Like compare Deku's sword right now. It would be its Ronin would be like rusty sword. That's what everyone else would call it. Like the real high people, like the real high levels. But Deku he calls it heavily slashing sword, and he tries to slash the sludge woman with it, and it actually hurts the sludge woman because it doesn't just do physical attacks. It also does like spiritual attacks. But like the sludge woman, he's like, "Fuck you, kid." But like and then All Might he comes out with the Texas Smash, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's All Might!" And everyone starts trying to get All Might and all the wrath and all that. And yeah, Deku he's leaving, and then he's like, "Young Midoriya." I don't know. He asks Deku for his name, and what his if he can get a piece of his DNA, and do you want to be my successor? And then Deku, he doesn't start crying. Well, he does start crying because like it's an honor that no one could ever think of, and like and of course he's not going to say no because like the charisma on All Might, man, it's too shoot to some people like All Might isn't like shoot. You may think he looks like Griffin from Berserk and yeah, from Berserk, yeah. He doesn't look like it, but that's what people think he looks like, because that's how high his charisma is. So yeah. All Might leaves, he goes to the, Deku says yes, he's like, we will start training tomorrow, and then All Might leaves with his, DNA, and he goes to, like, the whatever it's called, like, wherever you go to find out if that's your son or not. He gets a DNA test in it. And, like, since they have quirks, they can better test DNA in this. And it comes back, this is 100% your kid. You better start paying child support, nigga. He's like, no! All Might just yells, no! Fuck me! Fuck! And All Might, he just falls asleep. No, he doesn't fall asleep. He just, he yells loud so much. He busts up to his, form. He's like, I guess I'd rather tell this kid and tell his mom. Alright. this is the end of this part. I started going a little bit too fast at the end because it got too long. I'll do a better job next video. But yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm gonna do a discussion video later on.